Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sora's back once again for another character impressions. This time we have potatoes, because I have no idea to pronounce that properly. Milleore and Sahli Lao. Potatoes. Yep, they're pretty much potatoes. Okay. So they're water. They're both Harvins. Thankfully, they're both Harvins and potatoes because they are two different characters. It's attack based. Water and a gun. Water and a gun. Yeah, she's water but bow and gun. Yeah, water. Wow, I don't even know what am I saying right now. Her attack is 9940. HP is at 1210. Kind of standard for attackers. Attack is alright. Ogi is Villa Storm. Massive auto damage to a foe. Boost to potatoes dodge rate. Okay. Flashbang. Ah, my eyes. Water damage to a foe. Hit to fire. Attack, hit to accuracy. Lasts for 2 turns. That's alright, I guess. 7 to 6 turns cooldown, right? Giant Killer. Okay. Deal triple attacks while in effect. Attack 3 times each turn. Consumes 100% of charge bar. 10 turns cooldown 1 time. Okay. Looking much better than a certain other character already. Rainfall. Water damage to a foe. 20% boost to caster's charge bar. Number of activation increase based on the number of bow, gun, specialty allies in party. So she can technically get full meter by just pressing this button. Alright, support skills, precision burst, supplement damage dealt by first and third hits of each normal attack. That sounds pretty nice too, actually. So if she triples attack, if they triple attack, I mean, the supplemental damage only applies on the first and the third attack. Spray and Pray. Deal 2 hit damage to random foes on second hit on each normal attack. Bonus water damage to third hit. Damn, this character looks pretty cool. Acid Bolt Shooter. Hello Godfrey version 2. Making it look like something that you can make use of Nighthound and whatever shit because of her third skill. If you're using Nighthound with waters for some reason, I guess that's kind of cool. Can use her as their S3 as well, which is kind of nice. Her EMP is not too bad. Skill cap debuff success up, water attack 2 Ogi nodes, 2 crits, 3 attack nodes. It's alright. I think it's alright. I don't think you really need too much on debuff success, but I think it's still okay to do it. So I think for my case, I would max all this out though. I won't really bother this too much. Because I mean, only thing it does is like what? Fucking fire attack down. Fire attack down and accuracy down, right? Some shit. So it's kind of like whatever. Doesn't really matter too much on debuff success. So yeah, that's why I just do all this. Maybe you can put this too if you just want their autos to be slightly stronger, but it's not really needed. I think it's alright though. They can get meter quite easily with this, if only if you're using a bow gun setup with your party. And this has triple strike once every what, 9 turns? Because I guess it's going down to 9 turns, right? The cooldown goes down to 9 turns. Then you have 1 turn, so technically you have 8 turns downtime, which is honestly not too bad. I mean, you have 100% triple and you have triple strike, so it's pretty nice. The only thing is that it consumes 100% of the charge bar, but it's kind of like whatever if you ask me, because you can just use this if you need it. It's not really that bad. Their passive is pretty nice too, actually. Their passive doesn't seem to be that bad, because they have like random nukes and stuff too. Because it also looks like... Is this a nuke or is that a... Is that a nuke or is that a... Echo? I think that's Echo, right? Third hit you get Echo. But it's not too bad. Plus you get like supplemental damage on the first hit. I don't know how much this is, but getting extra supplemental damage is kind of nice. But I wouldn't really consider this character being really good for new players and shit, for sure. You can probably make use of this character in a very situational setup. Because like you kind of want to have like a specific characters to go along with these potatoes, just so you can bring this out along with, like, you know, allowing them to utilize this thing and this thing a whole lot more. This one is kind of like whatever. This is like the weakest shit on them anyway. And then their Ogi is just giving them dodge rate. It doesn't really matter too much. Dodge it's not like they get anything from getting hit anyway, right? She doesn't have. I mean, they don't have like any form of what's that? Like special stacks or whatever, where like say for example like Siete or like Sakes, those kind of guys, or like Water Vampy, that kind of shit. Where they have their own special stacks where they get hit, it reduces or whatever shit, right? So yeah, then like dodge rate is kind of like whatever for them. It just allows them to survive a little bit harder. So it's just something that it doesn't really matter too much. So it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's very, very nice if for this character, if you have the likes of Belial for sure, because they hit a lot because of this and this. I mean this too, this especially, and then allowing them to triple strike as well. So it just gives them so much damage. So if you have Belial full Lumen Break, they will do a lot of damage. But either way, they are very, very situational because of, like, if you really want to make use of this, to go with this, like you want to, use this in turn 1 or whatever shit, or use this once this thing comes back up, some shit like that. Yeah. So it is kind of situational because you need both gun and bow gun allies in your setup in order to make full use of this. And then if you're using like maybe a Nighthound or some shit on your MC or whatever shit like that, then yeah, it's probably good. The weapon looks pretty good because it's a literal fucking version 2 or another version of Godfrey, which is Aglovale's sword. They are good to use in like if you have them, that is in like for your OTK and shit, because water has always been like the element where you're used to OTK and shit, don't you? So yeah, it makes things a lot better if you have that kind of setup to go with them as well. They're pretty good. I think that one of the best parts is that they're both sharing only one race, unlike some like Zeta Vasarega to have like different racial thingy in one character, because usually like the multiple characters tends to always like share different races and stuff. A lot of times when you have like setups like characters like that, things can get a little bit complicating in certain setups, especially if you're relatively new and shit, and then you're using like fucking whatever shit like Baha weapon or whatever. It can be a little bit complicating, but it'll still work regardless, because you have like that one character that has that race. It should be applied anyway, that kind of shit. But they are pretty nice. I'm not too sure if they're really good for Guild War anyway. Maybe for Nightmare 95 it is. But I don't exactly see it yet though. Probably because I just want to play my FS7 right now. So nothing's going into my head right now. But it's honestly not too bad, really. Like the way the character is, like the way it's trying to portray itself to be, that's actually not too bad. So it's great. I really think they're a pretty decent character to be at the very least. Not in like not super top tier or some shit like that. It is pretty good to a certain degree for sure. Because this thing is really nice. I actually like this. To go with the passive that they have right now, which is really cool. Really cool. But yeah, so they are going to be labeled under situational. I'm probably only gonna update my tier list probably sometime when Guild War ends or some shit, when I have more time to spare instead of Guild War and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's it for my impressions on Potatoes. At least it's slightly longer than a certain other character that you probably already watched before this. But yeah, that's it. That's what I think about them, what they might actually do and shit like that. They are pretty cute, but that's what potatoes are meant to be anyway. They are meant to be cute. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Cool kid. I like to see cool kids like this. It's different, but at the same time you can use them in specific setups, which is pretty cool when you can actually make this happen and shit. It's nice. I actually like seeing stuff like this, unlike like some dumb Pega characters that you know press all buttons and everything just happens, you know, that kind of shit. So it's nice to see characters like this. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching Pega Impressions, and I'll see you guys on the next one.